everyone, and welcome back to our regular scheduled programming as we kick off the week with the cleanup crew. Sorry for the delays there. I literally just landed my plane and we were slightly delayed, but hey, flying back from America and streaming straight away, it's all good. Let's go. So we have some things that I would love you all to take and check out. Please check out our social links. We've got our Discord, Twitter, and YouTube there. All great resources where you can come and interact with our community. Come and get a game. Send me a DM. I'll get you a game. And if you check out the YouTube, you can catch up on all the episodes you may have missed. Also, please check out our tweet. Every 10 retweets grants a wild magic surge, as Potato Hollow has already triggered. Thank you, Gwyn. 68 will be played in play shortly. Also, please check out our sponsors. We are sponsored by the Deck of Many, and I have a Deck of Many things to show off and show you, but it's still packed, so I'll get that to you soon. But go and check it out. It's a wonderful, wonderful product. They had a great convention. They, if any of you were there, I hope you managed to stop by the booth. I was behind it for about an hour at one point. Also check out Mayhem Press. Mayhem Press also having a very good weekend this weekend at the convention. Have just released their hardback copy of Dark Matter, a space expansion for the 5th edition of the world's favorite role-playing game. You can buy it now online using the code MHPSCRAP for a discount of 15%. So do go and do that. I've got to touch it and play with it for the first time this weekend, and it's beautiful. Also check out Hero Forge. If you saw on our loading screen, we had the little figurines going around, where you might have seen Brian and Philip and Callie and Armin. You can go and create your own. It's very addictive, be warned, but also very, very high quality with lots of customizable options. That's our sponsors, that's our tweet, that's our social links. Let's go around and say hello to everyone. Let's go clockwise around the screen to aspiring DM, Jenna. Oh, hi!
Oh, hello! I was about to say, I was playing with my cards. I'm Jenna at Aspiring DM on Twitter, where you can find me. I have like my art and stuff on there, and you can look at my website, Little Dragon Scribbles, where I have last season's notes, and we'll be having the rest of our notes up soon. Now that I'm back from PAX and can finish updating that. So, yay! Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you. Next around the screen, we welcome Mushroom529. Hey, Mushroom, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I've really got nothing to plug here, so...
That's fine. Tell us about yourself. Yeah. Who are you? How long have you been playing D&D?
I'm Mushroom. I'd prefer not to use my real name.
Fair.
I've been... Yeah. I've been playing D&D for about on and off for about half a year. This is actually my 3rd session ever.
Oh my god, yes. I cannot wait to play with you. Fantastic.
One of us.
Welcome to the fun.
And I'm also playing my original my very first character still, so.
Ooh.
Who also has a dragon horde.
Yes.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Next around the screen, we welcome P Gamer Team. Jaren, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good, Scrap. For those who don't know me, I'm Jaren from Power Up Gamers. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, on Twitch under P Gamer Team. Right through RPG with our latest release, The Costume Amazing Creatures Volume 3, which is now available in softcover. So, looking forward to that.
I'm very much looking forward to next, and last but certainly not least around the screen, we have Vicky at QDV. Oh, hi.
Hello, everyone. I am glad your plane made it here in time and you're insane enough to run the game for us. Happy to see new players joining. Let's see who Callie and Armin are battling or cleaning with. Probably more cleaning.
Cleaning.
And yeah, you can find me on QD_V on the Twitter. And that's it. Ready to play.
I've just put my first request for a heavily honeyed tea into my wife to keep my throat good during this session.
Yay, Alice.
Because I am a bit of a man. But hey, last week, Callie and Armand decided after the events happened in Barovia, the village of Barovia, to head back to Castle Ravenloft to see what was going on. And we will join you on the road. I take it you didn't take a horse, I take it you walked?
I think our horse went back by itself.
Yep, the horse. went
Yeah, I
back
guess
by
we're
itself.
walking.
We're walking.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I thought Zoom vanished, but nope, it was just my Spotify popping up in the same spot. Okay.
So what time did you leave? Did you wait until morning? Did you get a room for the night?
It was
Or
getting
did you
late, right?
Yeah, did you decide to leave late evening?
I think we would have stayed overnight.
Yeah,
No, we
and
wanted
then-
to go back immediately because we
Right.
were worried for Philip.
There was a semblance of
Okay.
urgency. There's definitely a
Yeah, I
semblance
would have
of
wanted to
urgency.
go back.
We would have
Thinking
been
about that
crazy
now.
enough to walk through Barovia in the middle of the night.
Fantastic. Exactly what I want to hear. So
Oh
evening
god.
Oh god.
What have we done?
evening is drawing in. As you walk southwest from the village of Barovia towards the bridge that crosses the Ivlis River, there at the bridge, we see someone waiting for you. Let's go. I'm gonna flip a coin. Where's my coin? Oh, damn it! It's still
It's right there.
packed.
It's
No,
right there.
No, it's still packed. I'm gonna flip a bottle cap. Dropped a bottle cap. Okay.
Oh, I should probably actually grab my dice.
So, you see Merrick sitting on the bridge. Merrick, it'll be your first time in Barovia, perhaps, or perhaps you've been here before. You tell us. But there is talk of a new company in Barovia now that Strahd is defeated, who are looking to create new adventurers and provide new opportunities. Who do our players see?
Even though it's middle of the night, they would see the moonlight shining off of very highly polished gold scales. As Mimic is a gold dragon and born, rather sturdy, looking. But he doesn't seem to be wearing any armor. He's leaning on a simple quarterstaff, just kind of watching people go by. However, peeking out of his backpack, you notice that there is what looks to be a prayer book to Bahamut, which is rather strange. He doesn't appear to be any kind of cleric.
Okay.
Callie, you are approaching this figure on the bridge. Also, thank you very much, just quickly. Thank you for Vicky, who subbed before, just as we went live for a whole year. Thank you, Jenna, who subbed for 4 months, just before we went live also. And also thank you to the anonymous donator who has gifted a sub to Loneku, and Neekster, who has donated 300 bits. Each of you has an advantage to gift or keep.
Ooh.
So you
Marking
see,
that on my sheet.
you see, keeping.
Keeping.
So greedy, so greedy. My God, my goodness.
Give it to the guests. Give it to the guests.
Oh,
My goodness. Well, so you see this figure standing before you. How does this scene play?
well, first off, is Toby with us?
You did not sleep, so Toby. You can give me an advantage to use for Toby. Yes.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
No, that
Gotcha.
was a chat question.
Okay.
Toby is with you.
Okay.
Still in mannequin form.
Oh no.
Walking, or do we have to carry?
Oh god.
He's walking.
He's walking. Yeah.
That's not making it less creepy.
Oh, it's so creepy. Okay, so Armin is kind of looking a little disheveled at this point, probably, but she's vaguely shorter than Callie, with Callie's horns, but her hair's still up in a ponytail. Her feathers are probably sticking out way more than they usually do. But still has her feather duster packed away, and her outfit with the little Raven Queen symbol on the front. But very much disheveled and kind of stressed out looking. But probably starts to slow down if we see someone up ahead. Like, oh no.
Callie
Person
would
in the
just
dark.
from time to time look at Toby, just like, really, this is the form you pick. And, well, big dark tiefling, white hair, golden horns, golden eyes. Looking, as always, I think, just with new shiny armor compared to last season. And she would also stare like, who's sitting there? And she would probably squeak quite excited when she sees it's like gold dragonborn. She will be like, Armin, look!
Yeah, I know.
They
It's
look
also
pretty
really late, and we're in the middle of nowhere.
and shiny. Look,
I,
a dragon.
yeah, dragon.
We can just carefully say hi.
Uh-huh.
Will they be freaked out by Toby?
Everyone's freaked out by Toby.
As you
Valid.
say this, Toby transforms their face
Oh
to be
no.
an exact replica of Callie's.
Callie will
God.
probably be childish as always and be just like to Toby, just sticking out her tongue, be just like, and we'll just turn around and walk towards Merrick, and we'll just give a tiny wave and see if we get a wave back or and jumping and attack back. Let's see what happens.
I'm picturing Callie's face, but with like the ditto eyes.
Mm-hmm. A creepy Callie version.
Mimic will kind of do a little have to earn, see the people approaching, looking rather strange at Toby. Hold on just a sec. Pulls out some papers, starts to take some notes and tucks it away. I've seen golems before, but that one's a bit unusual.
Yeah, it's very
Oh.
unusual.
Sorry. And in Inferno, he would say, I didn't mean to bother you. I am Mimic. At least that's what you can call me. You wouldn't be able to pronounce the rest of my name.
Hi, I'm Armin. This
I'm
is
Callie. This weird looking is
Thing. It's
Toby. He can shift forms and he's playing tricks on me at the moment.
He pulls back out the paper, shifts forms, likes to play tricks. That might be some good information to have someday.
The Toby mimic face gets a
no.
broad grin on its face. The teeth are kind of cartoonly large in an appealing way. They don't look scary. They look, funny. They look nice.
Oh goodness. I'm just gonna take one step away from Toby, like, okay.
Hey, Callie was just like, you brought him.
Hi.
So
Oh well.
might be rather new to the area, even a dragonborn, such as me, knows this area is a bit dangerous at night. What brings you out?
We're just trying to head home up there
Castle.
to the castle.
As
Ah,
the three of you are talking, a stagecoach appears, pulled by greyhounds, coming from the village of Barovia towards the bridge. On there is a man with a large hat who gets close to the bridge and drives past you all if you make space. Ashrin,
Yeah.
I would like you to be on the stagecoach, please. This could
Alright.
be your first time to Barovia, or it could be one of many, but you know that a recent tyrannical lord has been defeated and that there is opportunities for new adventurers here.
It would most definitely be her first time being there. Should I describe how I look right now?
Yeah, sure.
All right. She is a high elf with green hair, about 5'8". And she doesn't really say much. She just kind of steps off and looks around, not really noticing anything.
As the coach gets close, the driver pulls up the greyhounds and looks to the three of you and says, "Would you all like to ride the greyhound bus? 2 coppers to get to Valaki."
Oh God.
Oh boy.
We're heading up to the castle. Does that go past the castle?
The castle is on the way. I will charge you
Then-
only 1 copper for passage, though I will not stop long.
Okay, can I give the greyhound a little pat as I go toward the cave?
Do not touch the greyhounds! Those are working dogs.
Okay.
Callie would have been right behind
Yeah, we're both
having
like-
the same idea, just like, okay.
But they're so soft.
Maybe it just makes sense. Well, I would prefer to ride instead of walk. And he'll pick out a couple of coppers and toss them to the driver.
Snatches them out
So
of the
that
air.
should pay for the 3 of us. I assume there's no charge for the mannequin and golem thing.
As you turn to look at Toby, Toby has transformed back into a chest. Purple with gold banding. Looks like a perfectly normal chest at the moment.
Callie
There will be
just-
no charge for the baggage.
Cool.
Callie will just give a sigh, and we'll see if Toby wants to move on its own, or if Toby's playing full chest mode, like I'm not moving.
I'm just a bag."
thing."
Yeah.
There is no sign of movement, Toby.
I'm not surprised. Callie will just whisper, "You will pay for that." And
Yeah,
she will
yeah.
Just
Or
lift it up and carry it towards
Yeah.
the carriage.
I kind of look over whilst they do that. Oh, hello. Didn't notice you there.
Hi.
Oh,
I'll
hi.
Sit down.
Why is everyone traveling at night? And she'll
Yeah.
just put Toby, I think, probably in the back or on top or wherever luggage goes. Just give
Underneath?
It a pat.
As if in
Oh,
response, the driver
Sorry.
looks back and says, "The roads are quieter at night. You have seen no one else on these roads ever."
And
Oh,
you-
I forgot to mention one slight detail. Her eyes are red, so
Ooh, green hair, red eyes. That's sticking out.
yeah. Like since it's night, they would be lit red.
Ooh. That's fun.
Callie would
Those
stare
eyes are lit.
at Asheron without even blinking. She would just be like intrigued. on the red eyes and the green hair, she would blankly stare,
Yeah.
just interested.
Hi, I'm Armin. This is
Hi.
Callie.
And you can call me Merrick.
Greetings to all of you. I am Ashrin, but everyone calls me Ash.
Cool. Where are you guys headed? At night, like us.
I'm just
Actually-
heading where the road takes me.
Actually, I wasn't traveling. I have woken up early and figured it would be better to be on the road than off the road. And
That's fair.
my hunch was correct. After all, you guys came along.
True.
Going
But-
with the flow. Yeah.
Overall, I was heading up towards the castle in hopes that they might have a nice library. I'm trying to track down some members of my order back in the day.
They have some books, but not the biggest library. But
Yeah.
maybe
Sadly.
if you want to earn some coins, we are with the cleanup crew, and we are looking always for fellow adventurers who help us to clean up the mess the people left after they left Barovia, like
Well-
this.
I'm a bit more of a scholar than an adventurer, but
We can always use thinking people on our
I-
jobs.
I could use some extra coinage.
And we can see if Philip has something for us, Armin.
Yeah.
Philip is our boss, by the way.
Today I am going to quick travel the bus travel because I would like the main events of today's one-shot to occur in the castle. There is, however, one event that occurs on the road that is worth some note. As you drive by... the Falls, the river that crosses the Ilva, and you can see the waterfalls to your left as before. Toby jumps off the cart.
Oh no!
Toby!
Callie will just scream, "Stop!" and will probably try to get out of the carriage.
Their
as
emergency stop button
Well. Yeah.
or like a thing to pull.
Do you all have a passive perception higher than 10?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I believe so.
As long as you have a positive wisdom, the answer's probably true.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You see Toby, who has transformed into a toy fish, leaping up the waterfall like a salmon.
Toby.
I let him play for a minute, then mage hand.
Unfortunately, Toby weighs more than 5 pounds.
Oh.
Ooh. I was hoping that the toy fish he wouldn't weigh as much.
No, I mean a large toy fish. And he streaks up the river away from.
Toby.
But that idea didn't
God.
work.
Dang it.
Philip will kill us for.
Does that happen often?
Yes. Surprisingly often. I'm just. Philip
tell-
knows he wanders. I'm just.
Then Philip can deal with finding
Yeah.
Toby, or we get the job to. Oh God, please don't let us get the
No.
job to find him.
Mm-mm.
So sorry, Mr. Carriage.
You can keep
Rider,
going.
Greyhound bus. We can move on.
Yeah.
Very well. And he kicks
And
the greyhounds
Callie-
into...
Would give him a few more coppers for the unexpected stop he had to do.
I kind of push it away and say, don't worry about it. Throw him a gold piece instead.
Snatches the gold piece, and instead of going in the pouch, it disappears in his hand somewhere like a magic trick, as he very quickly secretes it away. Thank you kindly.
And I just realized that I forgot to grab a pencil.
Soon the coach rolls around the many twists and turns and stops at the base of the road to Castle Ravenloft. I'm afraid I do not continue up that road, but instead on to Valaki. Please
All
alight
right.
No
here.
problem. We can walk. The
Yeah,
last
we
bit.
can walk.
Thank you so much. Are you traveling regularly this route, just for us to know in case we need to get to Valaki next time?
I travel when needed
Okay.
by the
Thank
DM
you.
narratively.
Whenever you stick
Kindly.
out your wand hand. Oh goodness.
So, who alights the coach? We could split the party if you
I'm-
wanted to.
Nope, I'm getting off.
Yep.
Yeah, I think all of us would.
Inviting
Yeah, I'll
Merrick and
get off
Ash.
with everyone.
Then,
Just because I think that that this group will be interesting too.
As you all
Okay.
walk, the Greyhound bus drives away, and as they leave, you hear the driver laughing. A soft chuckle that carries across the mists towards you.
That was creepy as all get out.
nothing creepy here.
I've seen creepier.
Ugh. Let's go inside.
As you approach the castle, you can see the cleanup crew banner hangs from only one corner, hangs obscuring the rest of the banner.
Aw.
What,
I need to fix
happened
that.
Here? We need to fix that.
Yeah. Armin takes out her list and writes it on her to-do list. Fix banner. Okay.
Additionally, as you all step forward, an item drops from the sky in front of you, landing on the cobbles.
Ah, an item.
As it lands, it causes a spark that shines brightly in the darkness for just a second before it rattles to the ground. It appears to be a walking cane, an iron ferrule.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take out my spear with the feather duster and I'm gonna poke it.
It rolls a little.
I instinctively ready my bow.
I'll go ahead and pick it up.
Seems like a regular walking cane. Thank you very much, viewers, for the wild magic surges.
This place is so weird. Anybody want a walking cane?
I don't
No.
need it.
I'll just
I already have one, but
okay. I'll just leave it in the umbrella stand then, and I'll walk inside, I guess, and put it in the umbrella stand.
Afterwards, I of course unready my bow.
As you step into the large stone chambers past the portcullis of the Castle Ravenloft, castle is dark. Not a candle is lit. Shadows seem to dance in the moonlight across the bottoms of the flagstone walls. On one of the pillars in the main entryway, there is a note stuck to one of the pillars.
Callie will step over and grab it.
It is an envelope. As you step towards it, it falls from the pillar and hits the ground. On the envelope, it says Armin and Callie.
Oh, boss! Armin, we got a letter. Oh,
Got mail?
I didn't want to say that, but yes, we got mail.
Do you guys usually have mail here?
No.
Nope. It
But
might be from Philip.
it looks dark. And Callie will just open
mean,
it
it is
while looking
late.
around and just like see what's inside of the envelope.
Callie, as you pick up the envelope, your finger goes towards the seal to break it. You see a of paper as a tear begins forming across the top of the envelope, much like a envelope looks like when it's been opened with a paper with a letter opener.
Callie will just hold it far away from her, just looking what's happening. It's magical.
Oh, that's a neat little trick. I'll have to learn that sometime.
Carefully peeking into the envelope.
It's a letter in Philip's hand.
Pulling out a letter, reading it loudly. Maybe. Reading it first in silence and then deciding.
Of course, when you read it in silence, you hear it in Philip's voice. Dear Callie and Armin, I have received news of some interesting developments on the other side of the mountain. Perhaps something that may help us establish ourselves here. Please look after the castle while I am gone. I hope to be back by Tuesday next week.
Hi. Philip is gone on a trip over the mountains. He will be back next week. We have to look out for the castle, Armin.
Okay.
As long as I don't have to fight a bloody dragon again.
I hope not. At least we haven't
Yeah.
seen one in here.
Yeah.
And another being gold.
Over half my party died on that one. As she
That's-
kind of looks away, like remembering her fallen party members.
Callie,
Oh.
Armin, suddenly you remember the mines of Philander.
But we look as well in the far distance, just like
Looked off into the
Sigh.
distance.
big sigh.
Callie, when you look back at the letter, the words have changed.
Huh?
She would just rub her eyes and just stare at the letter again.
It says only 2 words. Same voice.
Armin, look. Does Armin see it as well?
What words?
Armin, you see only 2 words. Same face.
What does same voice mean, Armin?
It says same face.
No, it says voice.
It says face.
It says,
You see, it's face.
why do we get different messages?
I don't know. Here, hold on. And I'm gonna walk around Callie to stand on the other side of her and see if it's changed.
Same graceful body.
What?
Does she see it too?
Yeah.
What? Excuse me, just to be curious, Ash, she will just turn the page. What do you see on this letter?
It's like a Rorschach test.
She is Tatiana come to life again.
Oh God.
She is Tatiana come back to life again, I think.
Anna coming up all the time. Why? Merrick? Just to be curious, she'll turn towards Merrick.
May I ask who that is?
I think she lived here once in my bedroom.
I am
Oh.
witless from astonishment, is what Merrick reads.
He would just chuckle and start laughing at all of them. Goes, it says I am witless from amusement.
Huh.
But given what you all have been uttering, it sounds like perhaps a shapeshifter, mimic, doppelganger type creature is around. Although I don't know about Ashton's clue. I've never heard that name before.
The paper changes in your hands. It feels like old paper now. It has all of the words we've read together on the paper, but written in past tense, and looks as though it has been torn from a diary.
That's interesting.
Yep. So, welcome to the castle, guys.
And we probably need to light a few candles up and make it cozy. And that will sound weird. Would maybe like you guys to join me to search my bedroom.
But we're not sleeping in your bedroom.
No, it's haunted.
Where? Yeah, no.
I'll help search. I'm not so keen of lighting things.
Okay.
I suppose I'll look with you, but there's no such thing as ghosts. After all,
but I think one.
After all, there's a perfectly magical explanation for everything.
Oh, I feel like we're walking through this castle like the Scooby-Doo gang. Just like holding a candle.
Yep.
Oh god.
Ash is making sure not to look at the flame.
Yeah.
As you all walk, Callie's shadow doesn't move with her for a second. Unfortunately, none of you are going to see this, but it stands for just a moment, looking like a very different woman in heavy armor, or hastily catching up.
Oh god.
Not helping.
Are you Peter Pan?
That would be nice.
I gotta
doubt
sew it back onto you.
I doubt it.
Oh,
Then
no.
we will move forward towards where we usually stay in the castle.
As you enter the great foyer, the dining room that you have become so familiar with just to your right, loud organ music begins playing.
Is Philip there? He's not there.
He said he's not. Callie will pull out her axe and we'll just move forward the dining room.
And
Just pull-
I also ready my my crossbow.
and she
My
will
heavy
just
crossbow, to be
call
exact.
out loudly using thaumaturgy to make it even more loud, like, who's there?
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's
You want to
there?
hold my mace?
Probably scaring myself with this, but Philip?
Mimic just kind of chuckled. Old schools. Didn't you guys ever enchant your organ? I know back at the temple we had all the instruments enchanted to play.
So
Is it a
far,
player piano?
Philip played it. We will see when we step closer, I think. Is
Like
someone
has one of
sitting?
those scroll things in the middle that like makes the piano just plink along by itself. Hopefully it's that.
The door of the dining room opens with a loud creak, of course. There is a single light in here at the far end of the table near the organ, where no one is sitting. The shadows stretch long towards you against the cold flagstones, which, despite the orange of the candle, feels strangely cold. Looking at the organ, you remember I described it with all the statuesque bodies in tormented positions.
Mm-hmm.
And they are still in tormented positions, some reaching towards you. They were always like that, weren't they? As you look across it again, you get a real Mandela effect as you're trying to... No, these have moved. No, they can't have moved, but they've moved.
Oh god.
Sorry, this hasn't happened before.
Yep. I don't like this.
I mean, Callie will just take a deep breath and step forward right to the organ. And she would just push some of the keys just to see if it stops the playing.
The keys that you touch do play alongside the other keys, which are moving of their own accord.
Oh.
As you look across the buttons and knobs, why don't you make me a wisdom check of some kind?
Perception?
Sure. On a dirty 20. You see that there is a button flicked down that says play.
Put into the other position.
Suddenly the castle is quiet
Oh, thank God.
as the last blares of the horns, the organ horns, echo around the castle. It suddenly
Push a few more keys and then we'll turn around.
sort of sounds like a cat running across a keyboard,
Yep.
I guess.
Exactly like this.
So I was right. But,
What?
so I was right. It was an enchantment, but I thought we were alone in the castle. I didn't have it playing when we first entered. And this candle obviously is freshly lit.
Merrick,
Yeah.
as you say this, out of the corner of your eye, you see a person standing in the corner, as though standing just behind you all as you've entered. Although you only catch them from the corner of your eye, you could describe them easily. A pallid man with slicked back hair in a bright red doublet.
I would turn around rather quickly to see if I catch the person that's standing there.
I imagine you may have guessed. The man is not there.
Seems like we have someone who knows a bit of magic around besides me. And he'll go to describe the person he saw.
The moment you start describing, Callie's eyes go wide.
Callie?
I saw him when I disappeared for a while. You know, when you looked for me for the last
Yeah.
adventure and I was there
Uh-huh.
in my bed the whole time. I'm not sure if a ghost kidnapped me, but I've seen that person. He said something about that he will be back and it's his castle.
Oh, is this the...
I am afraid so.
Okay.
Why are we seeing him?
I don't know. No clue.
Merrick, it seems like you've seen the ex-owner of the castle.
Hmm.
And I really
What was he
hope
wearing?
it was just a ghost.
There's some kind of red jubal egg?
Okay. And
I would have guessed though, just from his being more of a servant than a master of a castle. But then again, I did only see you for the briefest of minutes.
and Scrap, do I remember what the bag of Strahd, what clothes were in there?
A history check.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
You should have known that there was going to be a check with that.
I know. I should have written it down. That's the main thing. This is why.
Yeah.
Fine clothes. You remember them being lined with gold, but
Okay.
were they red? They might have been burgundy.
Okay. Maybe I'm getting confused with the ruby. All right. Well,
Fun, but if you're still up to it, I would be curious if the creepy wedding dress is still in my closet.
okay. But we're going together.
Yes. And Kali would also, on the way, light every torch that is there. Just lighting up everything. It's not like we're creeping through a dark castle. Everything we pass along that can be lit. That should
Like
be
when
lit.
when I'm home alone at my parents' house, they live in the woods and have a lot of windows. I'm just like flipping on all the lights. Yep.
As you step out of the dining room,
Oh no.
you reach towards a candle to light it. But it lights before your taper reaches it. And then another light lights, and another, revealing a staircase opposite the dining room that perhaps you hadn't noticed before. It winds downwards.
Our rooms are up, I guess. I doubt we would have taken rooms downstairs.
Your rooms are upstairs.
Okay.
So is it usual for these candles to light on their own?
Uh-uh.
No, and I've
No.
never seen that stairway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not exactly hidden, it was just dark. No?
It's going down.
I'm gonna pull out my map.
Good
flip,
thinking.
flip. And try to find where it leads.
And you guys live in this castle?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Mimic looks a bit confused, goes, I would have thought you would have explored everywhere.
Too
We've
big
only
and
been here a few days.
Yes.
Ah, so newly acquired.
Yeah, we're still
Ooh.
kind of getting rid of cobwebs and
Well, that could explain a lot. There could be all kinds of passages. Perhaps the man didn't know magic.
yeah.
While all the sorry.
No, go for it.
While all of them are talking, I kind of walk a little towards the stairway to see how much I can see with my dark vision.
So you can see as far as the corner will let you. There's a tight spiral, which goes down more than one story.
Hmm.
As Armin is looking at the map, you look at the space opposite this dining room. It's a large map with a lot of confusing pictograms on it. But you find the dining room you are in, and just as you look to where the staircase should be, you see the staircase as a final line of detail is added as you look at it. The ink is still wet.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What,
Hard pass.
What?
Hard pass. The map's writing itself.
What?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
What did it add? Callie would just try to
The
peek
stairs.
and see nothing. Those stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Ash, do you see anything down there?
It looks like it goes down more than one story, but other than that, I can't tell really.
Ooh.
We
Oh,
didn't
goodness.
light the candles. Something wants us to go down. I'm not sure
And out
it's
of
good.
spite, my first urge is to not go down there. But oh gosh. I'm sure Philip wouldn't be happy if he came home and the entire castle had burnt down, would he?
The ink continues to fill the map.
Oh, it's still going.
As you say, burnt down. Ash has a flashback of
Oh
of when she was a child of her home.
no.
So sorry.
No, I did not mean to do that.
The ink wells out from the line that was played as though just staining. Not even really staining, but sitting atop the map.
I heard of these kinds of maps before, but I've never seen one.
Here, take a
Are
look.
they common here?
No, I don't know.
It hasn't done that before.
Uh-uh.
Huh.
You see Ash just kind of in now in a corner trying to recover from the flashback.
Callie would leave Armin and Merrick with the map and would just kneel or just be next to Ash and just slightly just trying to calmly pat her shoulder. We don't have to go down there if you don't want to.
No, it's the talk about burning down. My my parents were killed by humans in a fire, so
We don't plan to burn anything down. I think the only fire we plan to use is to light a candle to see something or a torch. We're not burning, promise?
that's fine with me. Just
Mimic would have to say, well, Unless
she
it need be after all, I can't choose to be a different color.
Oh wait, yeah. What's
Fire.
Yeah, I was about to say Gold Dragon is breath
But
weapon is fire.
Callie doesn't know that.
It's out of character.
Callie
Armin
just
probably doesn't
thinks
know that either.
gold and shiny. She doesn't think of fire. We will see where this goes. And Callie would just look in her bag of many weirdo things and would pull out half a cookie and hold it out to Ash. And cookie probably maybe will make you feel better.
I take it. I take a bite. Then I just bow down on it. Note, she is still technically a child.
Mimic will return his attention to the map and he'd start to walk off a little ways and come back. It's not quite like the maps I heard of. They tend to write themselves as you explore areas. This seems to know what's already there.
The ink.
Maybe it's being explored by someone else.
The ink runs off the map. Does not leave any stains. It splashes on your foot, Merrick, be it taloned or booted. And splashes. There's a slight mercury smell in the air.
Yeah, I believe, but it doesn't stain. Interesting. And he would hand a map back, pull out a piece of regular parchment, make some notes. Oh, no, it's your map. It shouldn't harm you. I didn't sense anything.
Okay.
Is it possible that this map is broken?
Perhaps.
True.
But I would think if it was enchanted in the enchantment was broken, it wouldn't be working at all.
Is there a way for me to turn it off and turn it back on again?
And not that I know of, but then again, these things are a bit strange. I did some studies at the temple, but
Okay,
I haven't exactly been out in the world very much, so.
Huh. What should we do, Callie?
Well,
I could try detect magic, but I don't think that would do much. Other than be like, oh, it's magic.
Callie would be near the stairwell by now, and she would just be
because
leaning and just looking down.
You did come over to me, so
Yep. It's just like, and probably just calling down, hello?
so I think we have more pressing concerns than the map.
Yeah.
If we're going to be staying here, we should at least make sure we're alone.
Callie would do another hello with her thaumaturgy to make it a bit louder.
Hello? Thin voice climbs the stairway. Help me!
as soon as Ash hears that, she readies her bow and starts to walk down the stairs.
Callie would do exactly the same. Axe out and would follow Ash or be Callie would, yeah, somehow. I think Ash would be probably quicker. You have probably the higher dex. Definitely the higher dex.
Yeah,
And
18
Callie-
decks.
Yeah, I have a 9 on dex, so you would be quicker, but Callie would be right behind you with her axe out because someone needs help.
I feel like Gimli walking like through the path of the dead, just like, don't leave me out here.
Maybe just shakes his head, and thud, 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 as he starts walking and down with his walking stick.
Bringing
And
up the
behind everyone else goes, I suppose I should keep these children out of trouble.
one of which is actually a child.
Oh,
The
goodness.
stairs twist downwards in a spiral. Not so long as for you to make believe that it would be a magical staircase that goes for some inordinate amount of time, but also not so short as for you to be able to track how many flights of stairs you've just gone down. By the time there is an opening, you are not sure which way you are facing. There is an opening that lights up dimly against your torchlight. The stairs descend into black, still water that fills an arched way before you. The water's surface is dark, mirrored like glass, disturbed only occasionally by the flick of a drop falling from the ceiling. 20 feet ahead, arched doorways lead downwards from each side of the hallway. In each arched doorway, an iron door stands closed and partially submerged. Again, from behind the door to your left, you hear, "Help me!"
I immediately look towards the left and
As you strike forward into the water, disturbing the surface. Please roll me a survival check.
probably should have had my dice out already.
Hurry.
Survival. Oh, fun. Oh, I just dropped my die.
Yeah, floor rolls don't count.
I'm just gonna do it on the desk next to me. That's a 7 plus 2.
A 9 is fine. You can stride through the water. It feels cold and clammy and clings to your body. You can tell you are wading through not just water, but some kind of foreign elements in here. Perhaps some kind of mold that may have grown, or even other kinds of ichor. But you can get to the door, this iron grate that is closed, and you can look through. In this room, you can see cells on either side, submerged in water. The stairway goes down, so you can imagine the water level is probably waist height at least by the time you get down the stairs.
Actually, if that was water, I've got a ring of water walking.
Perfect. Walk across the top of the water with no issue and no need for any survival rolls.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Callie will just look what Ash is doing and just she will follow, but she will go into the water because she can't do that. She would just be like, okay.
Copy paste my water description to you then, Callie.
Do I need to roll as well?
Yes, please.
Ooh, I like water.
Yeah, you're fine. You're almost swimming as you dance through the water towards this great. You're muted, Armin.
Thank you. Armin isn't getting in yet. But she wanted to do Eyes of the Grave. And probably would have tried to put her foot on the water. I was like, is it just her?
Dipping
Or
a toe?
no, she's trying to see if it was like, she's walking across it. Is that just like a cool thing? But no, she's not getting in yet. But yeah, Eyes of the Grave for lay undead. And yeah.
There are no undead down here. But
I don't know if that weirds me out more.
There's a
But-
There
but-
was a but.
But there's a butt
As you-
somewhere? Ew.
activate your Eyes of the Grave. The Eyes of the Grave, they don't reveal any undead walking around like some kind of thermal
Right.
vision. That's not how Eyes of the
Right.
Grave work. Eyes of the Grave
Right.
reveals the dead to you. You know where they are. You can feel it in your chest. You know exactly where they are, and you can, for want of better words, see them. There is something more than undead. Not here as in one of the cells, I mean here. As though the castle itself were undead.
Oh.
I see a. Do you have a worried look on your face?
Yeah, very much so. Half of
I-
it is me being concerned with the act of getting in this gross water. The other half is the, oh god, not happy with this.
I kind of look at your face and ask, "Is everything all right?"
So Callie, you know how that I have like that thing with like the undead where I can like sense where they are?
Callie will just like waiting for, she's telling us like 10 undead are down there.
Yeah. So there's not really like any here, but at the same time, it's just kind of bigger or like more than undead.
Is this your first time using that?
Nope. Nope, it's very
Here,
hard to
I mean.
explain. Well, I've never been down this stairwell.
I mean, in the castle.
No, we were in a crypt earlier and it was just like undead everywhere. But like, I mean, they were in a little thing, their own little undead in containers. So,
Interesting.
yep. I haven't done it in a while here. A few days.
Who's
it
there?
possible-
Help me!
Just a second.
Can I try to focus
name?
and? Oh, sorry.
No, go.
Can I try to focus and try to pinpoint exactly where it's coming from?
Just inside the gate that you are looking through. Make me a perception check.
Oh! Sorry, I just remembered something.
Oh, I do not think that's going to be enough. That is a 9 total.
You can tell they're close, but you can't tell exactly where they're coming from. Their voice is echoing off of the water and the walls.
Hey guys, this might. Okay, please try not to be weirded out. And I have like buttons on the side of my shirt. And I'm gonna go half spider and pop out my little legs so I don't have to get in the water and I can walk over there.
I was just I just like look slightly shocked, just like, oh, that's new.
Armin, as you go to pop out your little legs,
Or
they grow long. Your body almost becomes like Daddy Longlegs style body to the size of the legs that protrude from your back.
oh, those are so creepy.
And there are not just
Cal.
4, there are 8.
Yeah.
And you get a
Oof.
bit more booty too, because, you know, Spider's got all that junk in that trunk.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Well, at least it makes my butt look nice. Okay. And I'll like bloop 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 bloop. See if I can.
At least is well, normal is wrong, but at least not well, a bit surprised. Callie has never seen that before, so she's just like big-eyed, jaw dropped, like looking at her friend.
I assume that this you haven't seen her do this.
It's a little
Not
new.
like this. It's quite new that she can do it, but it's not new today. But we didn't have the chance or reason yet. But well, she hates dirt and dirty water, so
Armin's like hanging off the ceiling, like, "Hi, Callie."
hi.
Can I like scuttle my way over to the doorway and like peek my head in?
The door is too small for you to head in. The
Or, like,
bars
well,
are
you
too
we can
closely
like see through it, right?
Yeah, you can see. Dark. There's water. Make me a perception check. Jenna, as you are looking through, Armin sees the water, sees definitely a row of cells back here. You see something a little more. You remember I say the water is dark, black like a mirrored surface.
Uh-huh.
As you look down onto the surface, you see your own face on this half spider, half human body. As dark hairs begin to slowly cover your face, creating a fuzz. As your body becomes slightly more spidery.
Oh. Could I feel it?
You can.
Oh. Callie.
What?
I'm getting a little freaked out.
Why are you turning full spider?
I don't know.
Focus.
These are my nice clothes.
Concentrate. Deep breath. Calm down.
Is it working?
Think of happy things.
Think happy thoughts.
Callie will hum a funny, nice song just to like give her an uplift.
Please,
While
I'm
I'm
dying
here-
in here. Please help me.
Just a second.
Can I reach the door?
Excuse us.
You can reach the door.
Can I try to open it?
There is no lock. It seems to be jammed. You could try and force it.
Can I thaumaturgy it?
It's too stuck for thaumaturgy.
Dang. Sure. I'll try to open it. Sorry, I was laughing.
That'll be an athletics check, please.
Oh crap. Okay, I'm decent at
Help.
athletics. Okay. Oh,
The door does not budge.
dang it.
Do you see anyone in there, Armin?
No.
We need light.
Is there a torch anywhere near here?
Would I be able to see in there with my dark vision? Or is
You can.
didn't think about
Unfortunately,
that.
on the 9, you just can't quite figure out where the voice is coming from. They must be somewhere beyond the cells. You can see the cells clearly. And the water. and everything that's going on.
Is there
with
like a
Armin.
wall sconce inside the door?
There is.
Can I reach it with my arm?
The acrobatics as you try to contort your arm through the bombs.
I just need to touch it to cast light on it. Eh.
You can touch it.
I cast light on the wall sconce.
Now, there is subtext to what I'm about to say.
Oh no.
How do you intend the light to look when you cast light?
In my head, I intend for it to, make the item glow like, like a fluorescent bulb type light.
Like a white yellow light?
Yeah, like a white yellow.
Well, that's not what you get.
Oh no.
When you touch the light, it begins glowing this pale, greeny yellow.
That's funky.
And you see in the water inside the cell skeletons.
Oh. Oh.
Lots of skeletons.
Oh.
Would I be able to tell where it is now?
Let's give us
With
another
the light.
perception check.
Oh.
I believe in you.
Callie,
that
there's
looks
skeletons everywhere.
Better. That is a 16.
A 16. Here again. Please help me! First cell on the left. You even see a dark-skinned hand holding the bar. But it looks frail.
I go over to that cell and attempt to open the gate if possible.
Unfortunately, these cells are behind a gate that is currently barred. Armin has tried to open it and failed it, but you may try to
I
open
am
this
upside
gate as
down.
well. All we require
And-
is an athletics check.
Athletics. Oh, fun. That's just solid whatever I roll.
You can do it.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
How does this look as you free this door and get through?
So, unnaturally gaining a sense of strength. She maybe even using a bit of dexterity since it's in water. She kind of just grabs the bars and pulls it out whilst doing a bit of a swimming back step, letting the ring kind of not do what it does.
Yeah. You feel the bars bend under your strain before popping free as this grate comes away and floats gently below you.
I will speak up though and go, guys, there's skeletons in the water? Like a lot of
But-
skeletons.
You didn't feel any undead, and Callie
No.
would also do her divine sense thing just to see if there are undead beings or
I also don't know why the light that I cast
Celestial.
is green.
There's
Didn't-
dead, no fiends, evils, no big
It's-
bads.
just
Everything
bones,
is safe.
Armin.
Are there any
Just
little
bones.
bads?
I mean, who knows? There might be little bads.
You didn't want to make this creepy. Well, it's for later.
Okay.
And Callie will follow
clothes are-
Ash.
Gonna need to be like thoroughly washed.
As Ash heads towards the cell on the left, you see a strong young man, gaunt, looking almost half wasted away as he clutches the bars, but still with these strong features, piercing brown eyes that stare at you from out of a face with a beard too long. The surprisingly bald-headed, though. No growth on his. Looks to you. Can you please save me?
What can I do to help you in that?
Open the door.
Uh,
And
The
that.
cell door's already open.
So he's in a separate cell cage door.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
But that is where we are going to take our break. I'll give you.
and we'll find out after the break.
I just give you 5 minutes to decide if you want to open the door or not. That's all. So we're going to take a 5-minute break, everyone. Go and grab yourselves a drink. Grab yourselves a stretch. Go and make sure that you're feeling good and everything. Take a bio if you need to. If you are a subscriber, you get to enjoy our minis for a good 5 minutes. If not, you'll catch a 3-minute advert and then you'll be able to look at the minis. So thank you very much for your support. We will be back very shortly. Bye. Oh, hi everyone, and welcome back. As our party enters the dungeon, all except Merrick, who stands at the bottom of the stairs where the blackened water is now very disturbed and not mirror-like at all. We broke through the gateway, the portal to the to this dungeon, and in this cell on the left, we see a gaunt man with strong features, dark skin, piercing brown eyes that look at you from behind the bars saying, "Help me, open the door." And skeletons litter the floor.
Armin doesn't trust it. Can I roll to? Cause like we didn't hear him any days we were down here before, and I don't
I've never
know.
been
I don't
down
trust it.
here before.
True. True. Can I roll insight though?
What are you inciting?
Like the whole situation like it seems like a lure type deal, and the open the door, yes, open the door. I feel like it's just gonna
Roll me
Ow.
an insight check.
My spidey sense is tingling. Oh no!
Oh, he looks lovely.
It would seem as if they're not.
As you look from your position on the ceiling into this man's eyes, upside down as they are fervent with vigor and yearning to escape. They do not look as though they are trying to trap you. They look like they genuinely need your help.
Can I even fit through the door?
We got this, Armin. That's not a problem.
And as you do, suddenly you become back to human and fall down.
I fall from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Who are you? Have you been down here?
I've been down here for too long. My name is Emil Toronescu. I am a resident of Valaki. Wolves chased me to the castle, and the master, Strahd, locked me up down here.
Been here for weeks or days. I'm not sure how long Stratus gone.
How can I count? There is no day or night in Barovia.
Well, there is now.
He looks at you like you've just said pigs can fly.
Huh?
They can fly if they have wings. Or have a fly spell cast on them.
Yeah.
Nudge Ash, like, let's try to open the door together.
Okay. Yeah, we attempt that.
Brute force. At least that would be what Callie would be doing, because she can't pick a lock or anything like that.
Yeah. Would lock picking be in? What would lock picking be in?
This cell does indeed have a lock that seems to be in good repair, if somewhat rusty. However, it is submerged beneath the water.
Are there Oh, sorry.
To pick the lock, you will need to submerge yourself.
Ooh. Are there half-pin barrel hinges that we can apply leverage to?
No.
Dang it.
And actually, now that I
Captain
think
Jack.
about it, I don't have any thieves' tools or anything like
Me
that.
neither.
So either way.
Brute force, we will try.
Yup.
Okay. Callie goes to take hold of the bars. You can help and give Callie advantage, or we can do separate rolls.
I will help.
Okay. Thank you. Brute strength or athletics?
Athletics. On a 21, You hear a pop.
24. I have advantage.
24. On a 24, you hear pops and splashes as the stonework around this door comes free, splashing into the black water, which bubbles strangely. He looks at you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You need food? How long have you been?
I would love some food. I've only been able to gnaw on the bones.
Callie will rummage through her bag.
We should probably get everyone out of the water first.
Yeah, I'm gonna healing word him from over here.
That's very
See if it
kind.
helps.
Also, the only thing she would give him would... No, she will not. It's half an onion. That's the only edible thing she has in her bag at the moment. And some
Wow.
random berries where she is still not quite sure what they would do to someone, so she will
I,
just...
Onion.
I could give him a ration.
I would appreciate anything you can offer.
I'll give him a ration.
Maybe
After.
is kind of calls out across the bottom. Are you all okay?
We found
Hey.
someone.
Perhaps you should get them out of this damping cold.
True?
That's what I was
Yeah.
about to suggest.
Then let's get up. Do
Do
you
you
know if
guys-
there's someone else down here, or are you the only one?
Sometimes I hear music.
That would be upstairs.
Yeah.
No, comes from further along the hall.
I'm sorry, what? Okay, I'll glance down the hall.
Hallway opens up into a large area further ahead.
Oh god. I'm gonna scuttle my way tentatively that direction and try to peek around the corner.
There, Armin. We first have to bring him outside.
Yeah,
I know, I'm just peeking.
I help him get out of the water.
Callie
you.
will just help a bit, but freeze, or rather help a but look where Armin is going.
In this room, there is a stage where 2 seats are laid out. Finery still, though it looks somewhat. The stage sits above an area.
Oh, sorry.
Dark glow shapes thrust up out of the still brackish water that fills this 50-foot square room, the ceiling of which is festooned with hanging chains that look like thick black web strands.
Dramatic pause.
Casually saying that.
Okay.
Should we perhaps get this fellow over right here somewhere to, I don't know, warm up?
I guess so.
Do you see
Um,
anyone in there?
No.
Then let's head back up and get this man maybe something. Well, we can find something in the kitchen to give him more food.
Okay.
And by the way, after I get him up, I hand him the ration.
Thank you.
Can I?
Gratefully.
I'll have to retract my legs, right, to get up the stairs.
No, you can
No?
find a way.
Just doing like a spiraling speeder type.
Do I have how long does this last, or is it just however long I want type thing?
Are in a different form. I'm sure there are no adverse effects of staying in this form for prolonged periods of time.
Okay. Then I will definitely try to retract my legs once I get over
I was about
to the water, not above the water.
Okay, so we're all back at the staircase basically with the guy we found, and
But
we're
Armin,
going back up.
could you make me a wisdom saving?
You have it. You have a thing. You have a thing.
Wait, what
An
thing?
advantage and an automatic success.
Yeah.
I want to use my advantage.
Yes, you
Oh.
do. Please.
Oh, thank God.
Thank goodness.
On a 21, you notice that there is a little resistance from your legs when you try to retract them, but you can easily override that, and soon your legs are well, human again.
Okay. And I'll
Except
button up the sides.
your
of my
facial
shirt.
hair, so your eyebrows and any other, perhaps ear hair or nose hair, is thick and black.
Like, okay. Hmm.
Like
I
a
need a spa day.
spider's face.
Yeah, I need a spa day.
Are you okay, Armin? You don't look. You don't look like you did before.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to deal with this. I
But
start.
hey, your legs, at least this time, went back fully.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Well, my teacher always did say practice makes perfect. So
True.
maybe you're getting better.
I hope so.
And Mimic would walk over to this strange man and not using his breath weapon, but I imagine like his normal breath's kind of hot, which is kind of trying to kind of heat up,
Warm him up.
him up
Thank
a
you.
little.
Thank you, the warmth is much appreciated.
Perhaps we should take him up to the dining room.
We must
I
be careful.
believe I saw a fireplace there.
We must be careful. Strahd rules the castle.
He's dead.
Strahd is the
Strahd?
land.
What?
What?
Strahd is the land.
But we found his leftovers.
He just shakes his head at you. You are not safe. Safe.
Okay, let's get you upstairs. You've been down here for a while.
That wasn't ominous at all. Okay.
Mimic thinks for a moment, says, I remember reading a parchment once about an ancient ritual where the kings of the land would bind themselves to the land. But I never heard of it lasting after they died. But perhaps this is what the gentleman's meaning is, some kind of arcane looking here.
Let's hope so.
I'm making the Curse of Spod this week's
Yeah.
note title.
That is a good title. That's a brilliant title. I think we all help and get him
Yeah.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Armin. King. 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 Undead behind you.
Oh, for me as well, because I have it still going.
Yeah.
It goes, I think, for
Ping,
a
ping,
while.
ping, 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 ping.
Guys, we should move quickly.
As I hear that, I ready my bow.
Up. Callie will try to get everyone to move up the stairs.
Mimic waits, aids bringing up the bear, of course, and he'll walk up the stairs backwards.
I am just in front of Merrick doing the exact same thing with a magic arrow loaded and drawn.
As you both look back, you can see a skull with lichen hanging draped across it, almost like hair, raised slowly out of the water, its hollow eyes seeing nothing. And then another. And another. And another. You're muted, Armin. And another.
That's why you couldn't hear me. Haha. How far?
Yeah, that's a good question.
60 feet away.
Okay. Cause I guess I was muted. I wanted to run down like closer to the undead in front of them.
Do I need to start rolling initiative, or are we fleeing?
Callie would still be yelling, "We have to go," and she would push our ex-prisoner like up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fight. I'm just trying to bring up the rear because I'm gonna
retreat.
Yeah, we
Gonna
are.
do a thing.
I'm at least retreating. I know what happened with the dragon.
Mimic would just kind of look at him and says, "Go."
And I'm going to turn undead at the back of the group, nearest the undead, so they can't get close.
As you turn undead, you see all 6 of them, left arms come out. Then their left arms retract back in. They try to walk towards you. Their left leg goes towards you, but then their left leg comes in. They turn around.
And you do the hokey pokey.
And that's what it's
That's
all
what
about.
Strad's all about.
They are turned. They turn.
I
The
put
Strahd hokey
away
pokey.
my magic arrow, and
Mimic shakes it. His head says, "I was waiting for them to get closer."
Well, we're gonna flee.
Don't have
Because I can only do this for a minute, so go, go, go.
They're all still doing the hokey pokey.
Yeah.
And Mimic would still wait there at the walking up the steps slowly backwards.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay level with you.
Okay. So as you are all going half speed up the stairs, slowly advancing at walking speed, in a minute you can get all the way to the top and back at the dining room. When you get to the top,
Candle still lit?
the candles are not lit.
Oh no.
Weren't these lit before?
They were.
I'm gonna pass a sconce and I'm gonna turn the light on by casting light on it.
It looks
Brownie.
normal.
Okay, well, that's good. Do we have a door so we can barricade?
As you turn back, what staircase?
Is the guy still with us? 'Cause I don't see him.
He's still with us.
Okay.
He's
Hello? Yes, I'm here. I see what you see. Strahd is the land. Changes things at his whim.
Oh
What
no.
will Lap say, Armin?
The
And
castle
Callie-
Wait, question. Does he have his clothes? Are they tattered and such?
Oh, yeah.
Can I mend his clothes?
You can. How nice. You can mend them. I believe it's 1 foot every 6 seconds, and before you know it, he is back to a plain jerkin and like sackcloth trousers.
Do they look like what Merrick saw earlier? Or no?
No.
Be repaired.
Ooh, don't say that.
I said be repaired.
A repack, but still, I have the original in my head. Callie would. I'm quite sure the dining room would have like fireplace or so, right? Hopefully. Maybe.
No,
Or
there
are
is
wooden
not.
fireplaces in castle.
There is not a fireplace in the dining room. Only an organ. In fact, you're right. Most castles are cold, so they have a lot of fireplaces to keep the place
Mhm.
warm. But you've
Unless
seen
they're undead.
surprisingly few of those in these castles, almost as though the previous occupant didn't care much for warmth. However, I can remind you of one fireplace that you definitely are sure is there
Oh, should
in
be.
your bedroom.
Nope,
Ellie.
nope.
Dining
It
room.
has that Narnia wardrobe.
Dining room, hoping the organ is not playing again, and Callie will look for anything that would be useful, like a blanket. Either a blanket or like a curtain or whatever could help to warm up or.
Well,
Okay.
well, we can provide warmth easily enough. Just need stuff that's burnable.
But we don't have a fireplace here, and I don't
Yeah.
want to burn the castle. Philip
If
will
it's-
murder us.
If it's the
Ash
proper
gets that
way-
look in her eyes again.
Oh,
Ash
no.
and fire is not a good combination. Don't scare her.
If it's done properly, you can make a fireplace simply with some stones.
But we should.
Would
do it then
anybody want
outside.
to go do a campfire outside? We can make
then
s'mores.
let's go outside and
But-
make a camp. Is a
but yeah.
campfire okay for you, Ash?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay, then let's. I think maybe it's the best to go outside, camping in front of the castle.
Yep.
Perhaps off the grounds, because as he said, you know,
And you
The
see
land
Mimic
is-
kind of doing one of these unknown creatures outside, undead creatures inside.
Undead creatures outside.
I do actually have a tent.
Then I guess maybe just camp outside, make a nice fire, get
I'll be right back.
them warm.
I have s'mores.
As you are checking out the dining room, it's dark this time, but a light lights by the organ. In the hands of a man standing wearing a red/burgundy/wine doublet with gold embroidery. Pallid skin is framed by hair slicked back. He looks at you all.
That's who I saw.
Yes. Your friend Emil falls over, crawling backwards on his hands.
Could Callie do like a thaumaturgy just to see if he's really solid there, or if he's then moving because the air is gushing.
Want a pebble?
Your air gushing does not affect this person.
I throw a pebble at him from my pouch.
The pebble goes straight through him and hits the play switch.
No!
Armin! And turning to me.
I need to break that
"See?
organ.
There are ghosts.
As everyone's worried about this, I'm going to also prestidigitate whatever. The guy.
Presto it.
Yeah.
So,
To clean him up a bit.
Your prestidigitation, the well-dressed man or ML?
The guy we just helped get out of the prison. So,
Oh yeah, he's cowering
assuming
on the
he's
floor.
still here.
Yeah, he's cowering on the floor, but you can certainly clean him up some.
Kelly is turning angry because she's slowly fed up with this, that he's there and not there, and seen him before, and she's just done. So she will step forward to the organ.
His eyes follow you. His head
And
turning.
she will try to get to the switch. If she has to just right through him, she doesn't care. She will be just like, switch off.
As you lean through part of his arm to press the off switch, his hand comes against your face, just caressing your cheek lightly, but you feel nothing.
As long as I don't feel anything.
He says, "Welcome back." And turns, and as he turns, a trick of the light makes him disappear.
Yeah, you better run. Kelly, what was that?
I don't know, but he's gone now.
Ash has defaulted back to her always having her bow, in her hand now, as she usually does, but she hasn't been.
That was Strahd. It was him, the Lord of the Land.
It was a ghost. He wasn't really there.
Okay, we gotta find his body, we gotta salt and burn his bones.
Not his ghost.
We have his body.
He's a-
He's Ash.
Powerful sorcerer.
Is it possible that he enchanted the land before he died just to make it to where if he did die, he actually, as he's been saying, becomes the land?
Well, it might be possible, but it sounds more, or to me, a case of a spirit possessing in other beings. And perhaps going to a different place and then returning.
This wouldn't be like anything that I might like. Do I know much about like ghost type haunting things
Ghost-type
with
Pokemon.
the ghost type Pokemon with like the
I told
Raven
you
Queen
there's
type
no
stuff.
such thing as ghosts. Oh, there's a perfectly logical, magical explanation. And I just told you it.
Why don't you make me a religion check?
okay.
Anyone can make this religion check.
Okay.
And question. For the auto success, do I say it before ahead, like
Yes.
time, or? I'm gonna say it before. I'm gonna
Sorry about that.
use my auto success because I don't have any bonuses to this roll.
Sure thing. Oh yes, and you used your advantage as well, didn't you? Let's change that. Oof.
Ouch.
Yeah, well, Merrick's fairly sure. Would Ashrin like to make a check as well?
Oh, on what? Sorry, I was not paying
Religion.
attention.
They're trying to discover how Strahd is able to communicate
Yeah,
with them.
I was hoping something.
Yeah,
with
I'll
Raven
also
Queen would,
I'll also make a check with that.
since she,
religion,
I'm
please.
pretty sure it's magic.
since I do worship the god of
That would be a
death.
17.
Oh,
Okay,
7?
so Merrick, it's magical, right? It's just simple magic. You can buy it at a store. Callie. Yeah, okay. Magic, powerful enchantment, maybe. Could someone really have done this, though? I mean, they would have had to have been here a long time. Ashrin, they would have had to have been here a really long time. Perhaps eternal? Armand, using your Nat 20 automatic success, you have a little special insight from the god of death. The lady, of course, Queen of the Ravens.
Caw.
Your eyes turn black for a second as you are visited upon. I don't believe this has happened to you before, Armin, has it?
No.
Ah, well, brace yourself.
Story time.
Hello, Armin.
Hi.
How have you entered Strahd's domain?
Via portal from the Sword Coast.
This is his apportioned by the gods. The cruel ones.
Who are the cruel ones?
Does not matter who, know only that they do not have your safety in mind, as I so often do.
Thank you.
This land has been made Strahd's by the Eternal, cursed to walk it no matter what happens to him. You are here in an interesting time when it seems he has been killed,
Yep.
but it will not be long until he returns. Philip heads to the Amber Temple. You must stop him.
Is there a way to make sure Strahd doesn't come back?
No.
Go. No. Okay.
And your eyes turn back to normal as your visitation is finished.
Are you okay? Your eyes turn blackish.
Blackish.
Happy.
Ah! Armin's straight up fangirling now, but like trying to also not freak out.
Did you talk to her?
Yeah.
What did
I'm
she
sorry,
say?
who is
We need
this?
to stop Philip. We need to find him and stop him. Like soon now, wherever he went. Was it Amber? Hamber? Ramber? Hamber?
Armin
the
can't
temple.
remember? Oh no.
I was trying to write it down. I wrote Hamber. And I didn't know if it was right.
Well, we will look for the Hamber Tamble in Barovia. Or something similar.
But so yeah, Strahd's totes coming back.
She doesn't know a way to stop it?
There is not a way to stop it. And we need to stop Philip.
Didn't the letter say he was going over the mountain?
Wait, what?
The letter in the hallway when we first came in. Didn't you say Philip was going over the mountain?
Uh-huh. And through the woods.
Was he going to grandmother's house?
Thank you. I don't think so, but
Not my grandmother. She's been dead for several of your lifetimes.
She couldn't have been going to my grandmother's house. That's on a different plane of existence. Or, well, universe.
we need to contact Philip somehow, I guess. How?
Down
Oh
To
no.
to him, or did we? No, we don't have that.
Wait.
No.
Oh no, we have the sending stone.
Do we have it?
We do. Philip has one, and we have
By
one.
now, Callie would have tried to get everyone out of the castle to
Yes.
make our camping outside.
Yes.
And I am starting to pitch up my tent.
And you all can make camp outside the castle, I suppose.
I have one of the speaking stones or sending stones. Philip?
Doo 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 doo. Stone you are using is not in service.
No.
What? He's not answering?
I got his answering machine.
Is he too far away for it to work? Did he say something about a limit?
I don't know.
You see Merrick pull out his parchment. Excuse me, what's an answering machine? I haven't heard of this.
Well, we had him on the Sword Coast.
Ah,
It holds your message until the person who's receiving it answers the hears the message. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Like
And
a
you
delayed
see he's
spell.
scribbling away. So kind of like a delayed message.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Checks it, right? Turns over to where I assume we've gathered some branches and stuff and firebolt. There's a campfire for you.
Callie will help to make or collect the stones
S'mores.
to get a proper campfire, and I still have crackers for s'mores if you want.
I have the chocolate and the marshmallows.
Perfect. Then we can do s'mores.
While you guys are eating, I think I will meditate.
Yeah, I'm on a short rest and get my channel divinity back.
Well, depending on how long we're going to be staying here.
And
Go
Callie
ahead
would
and
wrap-
rest. I don't need to sleep.
that's
Callie
fun.
would wrap
Yeah.
Emil in a blanket, just putting him in front of the fire, and probably he would get the first s'more to feel better.
S'mores heal all.
Yeah.
Can I look at the map that we have for Barovia?
Where did you store it?
Oh, I mean, I had it last, right?
No, where did you store it?
Yeah.
I probably folded it back up and put it away, like a pocket or like my bag or something.
In your bag, you say, or your pocket?
Well, if it's a map, I'd probably put it in my bag.
Okay.
I think.
What's it next? Is it between anything? Does it have its own pocket?
It's like, you know, like how backpacks have that side pocket?
Yeah.
Like there.
You look at the side pocket, the bottom of it is stained,
Ah,
as though something has leaked.
what the hell? Did I leave a
I'm
pin
still
uncapped?
moving.
I pull it out.
The map drips with blood.
Oh, drop it. I drop it.
And I immediately prestidigitate. You know what I'm trying to say?
Prestidigitate.
The bag.
Oh, thank you.
The bag is clean.
Oh, thank God.
I didn't think you would want that to be in the bag anymore.
Thank you. Thank you.
Callie would grab the map and would open it.
As you open it, it's fine. The marks are all there, the trees are all there on the other side, the castle markings are all there, but now they're all red.
Oh.
Hmm.
Nope.
Something's
Mine's
not
already-
right here.
Thing turned to
It's all
blood.
left.
Callie
Maybe
would-
chuckle or says, "You're just now noticing that something hasn't been right here in a long time."
Everything's been left.
Callie would put it on the floor with the Barovia land map up and the castle below because
Emil
wants to-
steps forward. I know the Amber Temple you speak of. He taps the map on the other side
Mhm.
of the mountain. It's through Valaki, near my village.
Oh, well then, make
Philip
sure
wrote
that's
he was
got him
going-
home.
Philip said on the other side of the mountain. Oh boy. Do you know the best way to get there?
The easiest way is by road.
Maybe we can catch another ride.
Greyhound said he's
Yeah.
going to Valaki.
And he did say he traveled the road when needed,
True.
Yeah.
so perhaps we'll get
Me.
lucky.
It's like the night bus.
Yeah, I was about to say, night bus. Does anybody have a wand hand that can
Some-
stick out?
Just someone fell over.
Well, you know, I have heard Greyhound has a reputation for early morning departures.
What you fell over for? Okay.
There is no sign of a carriage.
Oh, goodness.
Is it by now
Toby?
getting light again? Is it morning? Because we've been a while in the castle and we went in there by night.
A howl rises against that full moon in the sky. Emil tries not to look at the moon. In fact, he's sweating.
Oh, it's... Oh, no. Wait.
Is he aware?
Does that apply to all wear thingies?
I don't
The
know,
moon.
Armin. I don't know. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no!
Oh no.
Oh, God. Why did I use all my stuff already?
Callie
no.
would.
I mean, if you took a rest. Oh wait, you mean the advantage?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Armin,
Mm-hmm.
the moon is making you hungry. You can see two trees nearby and you want nothing more than to spin a web between them because you know that will satisfy your hunger somehow. You can resist this urge, but it's there.
I'm gonna sit down and I'm going to take deep breaths.
Could Callie have a close eye on Emil because she knows werewolves, and she because deity, right? It's the mother of all werewolves. Would she see anything? Just like and poking probably Emil like, are you okay?
You can see him sweating, snout changing and returning fangs growing and retracting, hair being
It's-
put back. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Just take a deep breath. And if you turn, run in that direction.
I'm sorry. Time out here. What the heck is happening?
Maybe you should get
See
into
this
the castle, guys.
spider?
As you say run in that direction, Emil turns and runs down the road towards the forest. As he moves, his body arches and breaks as he gains height and girth. As fur that looks matted and old, as though it's been kept in a damp container for a long time, begins to burst from his body. He runs into the forest.
I don't think it was a good idea just to let him free anymore.
Heard us?
Well, he's not the only one.
Oh?
Not all rare things are bad. I mean, you. Do you want to maybe go inside? Don't see the. Oh, don't look at that. Don't look
What?
at it. Maybe inside it's better.
I'd rather stay out here.
Okay.
Make it. Yeah. No, inside's good. I mean, outside's good. Outside's good. Inside bad. Inside haunted.
So we rest here and decide tomorrow what to do when
Yep.
or when the morning comes.
Yep.
As you all begin to rest,
After the 4-hour mark, I'll take next watch, by the way.
Ashrin, your sleep sort of evades you as you are haunted by your memories. Fire lashing around the village.
Actually, it was like a tree.
A tree, sorry.
Yeah, Elvin.
How did the fire start, Ashrin?
The human, purposefully set flame to the trees, to the whole, yeah.
You remember how you escaped?
I remember, here, let me just get my backstory real quick.
Backstory.
She remembers having to, seeing her, I think it was her mother, die in front of her. Because of a human attacking. I'm trying to. Yeah.
That face just keeps coming back to you throughout your
And she also remembers that same human seriously injuring her father, and as she killed him with her mother's bow and arrow.
Merrick, you said you didn't need to rest, right?
Not yet. And actually, he was standing first watch, and he's actually watching really closely as Asher's doing his strength thing. It almost this kind of peering look that when Ash snaps out of it, like they're face to face.
Merrick, it sends you back as well. Does Merrick have any regrets from their past?
It actually, the reason it's curious is it reminds him of when he was young at the temple. And when he was first starting to learn magic and maybe go open to become a cleric like a Bahamut. And, and the elders they were meditate into these trances, so he's kind of comparing the two and the reactions, and then he kind of shakes his head and goes, "That dirty council! I can't believe if they betrayed the entire temple. I'll hunt every one of them down." And
A voice.
swear I'll use any magic I need to do so.
A voice enters your mind. Not the voice of Strahd that we've got used to, but another one, deeper, lower. Perhaps I can help you.
Help, you say. And who might you be? This voice with no body.
I am any magic that it takes to find them.
Well, I did say in magic.
Come to the Amber Temple. Alone. Do not bring the cleanup crew. I have no need of them yet.
Very well. I'll see if I can send them another way.
They sleep. Leave them.
And he looks over at that elf, says, "What about that one? Well, my understanding, they don't rest as long."
They will survive. Tonight.
Very well. Oh, I shall find my way. And I imagine, like, as Ashes continuing his dreams and trance, Maverick just gets up and starts to walk down the road.
In the moonlight, we see the mist cover Merrick. The so-called mist that is gone, but never truly left. When Ashrin wakes up for next watch, maybe a little late because there's no wake up, Merrick is gone.
I kind of say to myself in Elvish, where the heck has he gone to? Did something visit? And then I look around to see if I see anything.
Give me a perception check.
Uh, 17 plus 4. That is 21.
On 21. Mist. Thin coils, thick furls, large waves. Cover the path ahead. Most certainly are magical.
I don't like the look of that.
Yeah, on the ground by the fireplace, there sits only Prayer Book of Bahamut.
I pick it up and see what it says.
Can you read Draconic?
No.
Then I'm afraid we'll keep it secrets.
I can read,
Mhm.
but I'm asleep, aren't I?
Mhm.
Yeah, and you wouldn't know that.
I'm sure he would recognize it as the same book.
Yeah, I'd probably
the
recognize that it
rabbit's
is Draconic because I have seen and heard Draconic before.
Yeah, that's fine.
And when we met, the book was sticking out of my bag, so.
Interesting. I kind of set it back down, kind of look up, wondering where he might have went. But I don't leave. I stay with the crew and keep watch. Make sure nothing strange happens. At least until they wake up. At the very least.
And as Callie and Armin begin to rise in the morning and come to terms with Merrick being, we're going to pan away to an organ. Familiar organ. Sitting at the organ is Strahd. Pallid skin, swept back hair, fine doublet, ruby sitting at his chest. But Strahd seems small, weak, powerless. In comparison to the dark figure that stands behind him. Or Strahd may be the land. Strahd was gifted by another. That's where we're going to end this week's Curse of the Cleanup Crew.
Oh.
It's so creepy, I love it!
Awesome.
That is amazing.
Ah!
So, we're going to go around to tell us who you are, where we can find you online, all the wonderful things that you do. We're going to go the other way around and start with QDV. Callie, how you doing?
I am creeped out, and I know Barovia. I've done it in 2 games already, and I've never been to the Ember Temple, so let's see how this will go, maybe. Oh boy, Scran, that was creepy, but fun. That even my pump figure is falling down. Poor Aloy. She had a headache. You can find me on QD_V on the Twitter. I will be back next week, same time, same channel. Let's see where we go. And thank you to our guests for helping to figure more of this insanity out, or
I need to make
not.
it. I need to make a new conspiracy board.
Yeah, you do. Definitely.
I'll start working on it
was
now.
So much fun.
Thank you, Vicky. Next around the screen, we have Jaren at P Gamer Team.
Yeah, I'm German Power Up Gamers. You can find us all over the place. We do a lot on Facebook, YouTube. Gonna be doing Twitch with Red Raiders, Scratticus, and some other folks off and on in the near future. But totally a fun game, and I loved the accent. Remember. And hopefully we'll see him back sometime.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Jaren. It's been wonderful to have you.
Oh, it's been my pleasure.
Next around the screen, we have Mushroom529.
Hey, I do have a YouTube channel. I also, of course, have a Twitch channel, but I haven't been posting nor have I been live on either one of those here lately. I do have a Facebook and a Twitter, all of which are the same name. On Facebook, uh, just type in Mushroom. I think I'm the first one that'll show up. Uh, and yeah, hopefully I'll be back here at some point.
Fantastic. Thank you. Wonderful to have you both. Last but most certainly not least, Jenna at Aspiring DM.
Hello. You can find me at Aspiring DM on Twitter and littledragonscribbles.com and on Instagram. I'll be posting our notes. And I've got my blog stuff worked out, so I'll be actually posting now. So, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Yay! Because I know I'm behind, so I will be catching up. And yeah, thank you, both guys, for playing, and Scrat for scaring the bejesus out of me.
So we are going to go on a raid. We're going to go and support the wonderful Madame Gandalf, who recently was absolutely robbed and turned down for partner once again. There is no one more
Aw.
deserving of partner on this platform, in my personal opinion. So we're going to go and lend as much support to her in the next couple of weeks as we possibly can, and try and rectify that situation. But in the before we go ahead, please check out my social links. We've got Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. Check out my sponsors, Mage Hand Press. You might have seen me on the booth this weekend. I was running a game. It was a load of fun, and I'd like to do more in the future. Maybe Gen Con. We'll see what's happening. Also check out the Deck of Many. Who have the Deck of Many Things, as Jenna is holding up for us.
These are spell cards.
Oh, the Deck of Many animated spell cards, which cast as you cast. Also, check out Hero Forge, where you can make all of your minis for all of your mini needs. We are going to go in with the Curse of Spard.
Yes.
Let's do it. So thank you very much, everyone. Until next time, keep on evoking emotions, and we will see you all later on. Bye.